of the state, but it affects this area as well. What can the Texas legislature do to ensure Texas has a long-term water supply? See, that's something in North Texas and West Texas. It's a lot of fighting going on, and we're starting to see more and more of that down in our county and other parts of the district. How would you address it? How do you think the legislature should address that?
Well, to my knowledge, it is something that's on everybody's radar. It's something that we have to consider because we're not seeing the rain that we once saw. We are in a prolonged drought. Several years ago, I saw a pipeline coming out of San Antonio because San Antonio is dependent upon an aquifer, upon well water. Here we know in El Paso there is a brine plant which desalinization, which they use for their water supply. That's an option here. It has to be feasible. We continue to see advances in technology. I think that's going to, I think that's, at some point it's going to be affordable. My grandfather is rolling over when he sees me pay $1 for this bottle of water. But trust me, we can't go very long without it. It is important. I mean, we've seen changes. When it becomes necessary for us to have an adequate water supply, desalinization may look awfully attractive. And we're going to have to explore our options. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Mr. Allen, same question.
Well, the legislature, thanks to Senator Buster Brown from Missouri County several years ago, has, and Lieutenant Governor Bob Bullock, I don't need to pronounce something like that, I have to, passed a statewide water plan that is recognized to be a good water plan for us. Problem is, it's not funded. So the first thing that's going to have to happen at some point, sometime, is our water plan has to get funded. Locally, what we have to do is now that we have to realize, the Gulf Coast Water Authority last session realized it was overcommitted on water supply. They are starting to get that straightened out. And that's the first thing we got to do locally, is to secure our water supply for our communities and our industry, because they have the first rights to it. So that's one. The second thing we need to do and should do is have incentives for conservation. Some states have incentives for you if you put in things like recycling your water to use on your yard, to use plants and grasses that are less water dependent, to do those type of things. And they have incentives to help give you tax breaks to do it. We should do the same.
Mr. Allen.